Hello, my beautiful caregivers. Welcome to this episode of Smiling Tears. Today I have with me my beautiful daughter, Jaliana. Say hi, Jaliana.
Hi.
All right, so I know a lot of times we talk about what caregivers go through as an adult, but we rarely talk about what we go through as a kid who could be possibly taking care of a parent, and how in a kid perspective or a teenager perspective on how it is growing up in a household with a parent who is disabled. So I wanted to bring my daughter here, her to be my first guest on the show, so we can get a perspective from a teenager view on how it is growing up in a household with a parent who is disabled. So, Jaliana, I have some questions for you today, for you to give to the people on who may be going through what you are going through as a teenager. So my first question I want to ask you is, how do you think your life is different from other kids who may be growing up in a household without a parent who has a disability?
I think it's different because, like, when they go home, they don't, their dad not asking them to, can you pull me up, or can you, stuff like that. But there's also some kids that don't have a father figure in their home or nothing. So it's different, struggles.
Yeah, it was like pros and cons to it. Yeah, I agree. So do you have is there anybody in your circle of friends, do they ever ask you any kind of questions about your life and how your life is with your dad?
Kind of, like for volleyball, they know you have work, so they be like, who taking you to volleyball if your mom can't do it? So I have to explain to them, the aide will take us in the, what's the aide?
What's the aide? Yeah.
They think I say maid or something.
Maid, yeah. I get that too, yeah. Because a lot of people don't understand because they're not living it. So it's it's not their normalcy, and it's our normalcy. So we understand, because I think if we were talking to people who were in our situation and we would be the same way, huh? What is that? What do you mean? What is an aide? What is a caregiver? Because a lot of people don't know what a caregiver is until they become one, So yeah, that's good. What was I gonna say? What else do I want to ask you far as the situation? What can you say your lifestyle is like with your family, your family lifestyle? What can you say our lifestyle is like? Do you feel like it's something that you could have that'll make your life more better?
Car.
Oh gosh, a car. I'm sick of hearing about this. You're gonna drive. It's coming. Teenagers, do not rush it. Believe me, you will be able to drive. It's gonna come. And when it was time for me to drive, I got tired of driving. So it's gonna come.
Because I know when I get a car, you're gonna be asking me to run errands.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna ask you to run a lot of errands, and then you're gonna get tired of having a car in which you didn't drive anymore. So pump your brakes. Okay. Did you have any questions for me? Is there things that you want to ask me?
Not at the moment.
It's never been a question that you had that you thought of, I wonder if mommy blah 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 blah.
How was it when you found out
I found out, I didn't know how bad it was, because when I got the phone call, because I got the phone call from Uncle Nick, and he called me when I was in Vegas with celebrating my 30th birthday. And so when Uncle Nick called and told me, he could barely talk. Like, I'm like, hello? And he like, JL just been in a work accident. I'm like, is he okay? And he just started crying, and I'm just thinking of worse now. So I just threw my phone and I just went into total panic attack, and I just got down on my knees and started praying, because I didn't know how bad it was. And so I remember just praying like, oh my gosh, please God, let him be okay. Let him be okay. And then the hospital called and said, yeah, you need to come back. Your husband been in a work accident. He's paralyzed from the chest down. And I just felt my heart just go in my stomach. You know that feeling like when you just get like, oh. Okay, so what's some things that you have to do far as being a teenage caregiver?
I mean, it's not big things, but like getting his charger, getting water, or pulling him up
in his chair.
Sometimes if the A's gonna do it, putting on his shoes, putting on clothes, putting on a sweater,
a t-shirt or a sweater, hat,
trying to find
socks. Well, you don't really
clothes.
have to put on his socks or nothing, just his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Looking through all his clothes for a jacket.
Yeah,
or
claim he don't have.
Why you say that? What you mean?
Talking about he don't got that many clothes. Yes, you do.
Yes, yeah, he do. He got a lot of shoes and clothes. I'm gonna do a tour of my husband's closet so y'all can see how much stuff he be having that he claim he don't have. So did you have any more questions for me? Good. Okay. All right, y'all. So that is the perspective of a teenager growing up in a household with a family member who may have a disability. And I want to give y'all some encouragement for today. My encouragement for you today is to stay just grounded and make sure that you are managing your time well, far as putting time in with God, putting time in with yourself, and putting time in with your loved one. Just enjoy life, enjoy your family, and just do things that make everybody enjoy life all together and all around. Jaliana, you have any encouragement you want to give to a teenager who may be taking care of a loved one?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep going. So I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. We are on Smiling Tears Support Group on Instagram. We also have a website that you can go to get a little background of our story, or maybe leave a comment or whatever. But check us out. Our website is smilingtearsfortwayne.com. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you have a topic that you would like for us to touch on, email us at smilingtearsfortwayne@gmail.com. I love y'all, and y'all make sure y'all have a phenomenal day. See ya.